Hi everyone, I'm so happy to share a couple of brand new breaking news items with you. These two news items came just this morning out of nowhere. Nobody expected them. Pleasantly surprised the whole Beatles community is about these things. And I have to say, in a year like this, and right now, presently, when we're all suffering from stress due to the coronavirus and the way it affects us and our lifestyle and our well being and stuff like that, it's so great to have both Paul McCartney with his new album about to be released this week and Ringo Starr coming out with new songs, new material, just to keep us hanging in there and putting a positive light, if one can be had, on this particular year of the pandemic of 2020. Okay, so let's start with the first news item of Ringo that's very exciting. Now, when Ringo's album last year in 2019 was released, called What's My Name, which I think is really a good, solid Ringo album, one of his best, literally, that he's ever done, he was asked, is he going to do another album? And he said, this will be my last album, he said, but I may do an EP, an extended play record. And I thought he maybe just said that just to have something to say. I didn't know that if he was literally going to mean it. Well, it seems like Ringo, during the lockdown, much like Paul McCartney, has been working on new material. And so happy that a new song has finally dropped on December 16th. The song is called Here's to the Nights. It's from an upcoming EP that's tentatively said to be called Zoom In. And if that's the title, I like it because it sounds fitting to this lockdown community that we're in, where everybody's doing virtual reality and communication by Zoom. So I think that really fits really good, Zoom In. And let me tell you a little about this song, Here's to the Nights. I played it right away. I liked it. I liked it right off the top. It's written by Diane Warren, and it's a very festive affair. It sounds very appropriate for the new year. It's like celebrating New Year's Eve. A lot of times we look for themes in the Beatles and solo Beatles music to see what they have done to fit the occasion, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's New Year's. Now, aside from the song Ding Dong, Ding Dong from George Harrison, we don't have really much to fit New Year's Eve. This new song, Here's to the Nights, is a group affair. It has Ringo singing with a lot of background players. In the background, we've got singing along in the back with vocals, Paul McCartney, Joe Walsh, Sheryl Crow, Lenny Kravitz, Jenny Lewis, Dave Grohl, Yola, Ben Harper, Chris Stapleton, Eric Burton with a T, and Corinne Bailey Rae. We have all these people singing, and what sounds almost like reminiscent of the kind of We Are the World type of single, but better than that, I think, in a way. And it's just got a very little let's raise a toast and drink, to the nights, and stuff like that, and where everybody can come together and kind of feel good about bad things. And we need that so much, when so many of us are suffering because of the coronavirus effects and so on. It just comes at a perfect time. Now, this EP, this is all sketchy. This is all early information. I read one source said the release date for this EP from Ringo will be March 19th of 2021. So that got a few months before we would see it. But I like this particular song, Here's to the Nights, which I think you can find online if you check it out. I think this particular song really, as I say, fits the end of a year, the end in particular, 2020, and going into a more brighter, hopefully, new year of 2021. So I'm very, very thrilled about this. As I said, I played it twice. I liked it the first time. The second time, I liked it even more. This is a real grower. This is a happy tune. And it's got a fun ending to it. I won't tell you about the ending, but it's got a kind of humorous ending at the very end. So check that out. Second bit of news, Ringo Starr just today also, as far as I understand, has also dropped a book that's going to be coming out, a hardcover book called Ringo Rocks, 30 Years of the All-Stars. The All-Stars, referencing his all-star band that he started in 1989, and I guess in 2019 was celebrating the 30 years, which is incredible to think that he really was able to put that many bands together, different artists in them, a lot of times switching the repertoire, giving us different music. This is going on sale December 16th. And it also is being called the 30th anniversary retrospective of rock and roll's greatest live supergroup and their historic performances. And there's approximately 50 stars that are going to be included. You know, you can see the lineup if you look online of all the people who Ringo has played with in his all-star band, and he asked to join his group, and would tour almost every year, you know, or so with this band. Now, there are two versions of this book coming out. The basic book is $39.99, and there's a special one signed by Ringo that's $495. So I'm going for the $39.99 one, you know. But there is an autographed one for $495 signed by Ringo. I think there are 500 of those. I'm not sure, or maybe more. They're limited, I think. But it says proceeds of the limited edition of the signed book will benefit the Lotus Foundation. So Ringo is going to be helping out the Lotus Foundation with that. And also, from what I understand, I don't have the information down here. Julien's Auction, Julien, not A-N. Julien's Auctions is supposedly, I think, the place where I ordered it from, and where I think you can order it from exclusively. I don't know if it's going to be released elsewhere, but right now, Julien's Auctions online, you want to check that out, is where you can get it. So there you go, folks. As I say, you know, tough times today. I'm feeling the impact, as we all are, the impact of the corona. You know, it's affecting me, it's affecting all of us. And this is a kind of a little light that you could see there at the end of the tunnel, and brings us up a little bit in hard times and hard feeling. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And, you know, one thing I like about this is the song doesn't have a lot of peace and love stuff. You see Ringo with the peace and love. That's another thing I want to say about it. The song is not another in the endless amount of peace and love, peace and love. You know, not that there's anything wrong. We all want peace. We all want love. But, I mean, Ringo just goes overboard with it. The cover that I've seen, which I think is going to be the tentative cover for the EP, Zoom In, has Ringo with the peace sign. So, in case you expected anything less, all right, or more. All right, so anyway, let's just be happy about this. This is great news, and enjoy, everybody.